Welcome along, Investorholics and friends, to another ETF Spotlight review. Today we'll be taking a look at TECH, ETF Securities Morningstar Global Technology ETF. So if you're looking for ways to get exposure to global technology, this is definitely one to hang around and take a listen to. Companies within this ETF encompass companies for hardware, software, and IT services. So this one is a relatively new one, but it's performed very, very well, and it pays a high dividend too. So almost two birds with one stone. So hang around. This is a very interesting ETF. Well, hello there, Investorholics. This is Scott. KrackTheSky Value Investing will be giving you up-to-date investing news and content so you can navigate the markets wherever you are. My mission is to give you the knowledge and confidence to take control of your own personal finances, expand your investment horizons, and crack your financial sky. Okay, let's dive right in. Investment objective. So ETF's Morningstar Global Technology ETF aims to provide investors with the return that tracks performance of the Morningstar Developed Markets Technology MOAT Focus Index by holding all of the shares that make up the index closely in proportion with the index weights. So the index comprises 25 to 50 global technology companies across areas such as software, semiconductors, data processing, computer equipment, and databases. So the companies are screened using Morningstar's proprietary MOAT technology, or methodology I should say, to include only those companies that are identified as possessing strong competitive advantages relative to their peers. Further, companies are selected for the index based on how attractively they are priced relative to their fair value. So they're definitely looking for stocks that aren't overpriced, companies that aren't overpriced, as valued by the Morningstar team of equity analysts. So you get a little bit of additional input on this one. It's not just a passive index. So why are we going to look at it? It's a little bit generic, but these ones are always similar. So pretty much a simple, low-cost access to global technology, diversification via investments in a sector that is highly underrepresented in Australian domestic market, access to stock selection driven by Morningstar's proprietary research, and obviously it's liquid and transparent. You actually know what's being held in the portfolio. You can just hop on the website and there's daily updates of what they own. Okay, let's jump on into this section. So we had a net asset value of $82.40, trading below that at $80.95. So this might be an interesting point in time to buy if it's you can get onto it below the net asset value. Market cap of $151 million, not too bad. It's not small, but it's not too big. Management costs of 0.45%, semi-annual distribution of June and July. Very healthy dividend of 9.56%. Tech offers broad exposure to the global technology sector. The index is designed to identify technology companies with a long-term sustainable competitive advantage, hence the moat. They're also, as we sort of touched on before, they're looking for those good valuations. So, attractive, fair price to fair value ratios, I should say. And they're also, you get a quarterly rebalance in this one as well. So it's not going to be holding the same companies the whole year round. They'll change it up. Morningstar's done a reasonable job putting the index together, and I really like the global exposure. Although there is alternative tech ETFs on offer, this is one, I think it's decent, so it's on my list anyway to have a closer look at. So, you can always have a look at Asia and NDQ. So as with all these things, you know, you want to work out how you're going to create your portfolio. So tech could be used as a core exposure to the global technology sector and can aid portfolio sector diversification via investments in a sector that is pretty well underrepresented in Australia. So tech can also be used as a tool for to aid you in getting a long-term strategic exposure or short-term tactical views on the technology sector. You can use it sort of any way you want, really, but you could sort of use your core satellite investment approach. You know, whether sort of this kind of sits on the outside, so it's sort of a satellite part of your portfolio. So a quick look through these. So yeah, definitely a pretty good dividend. I didn't realise how good the dividend was until I took a closer look at it the second time around. So we're looking at the top 10 holdings. I don't know a lot of these companies, but I have heard of Splunk, Broadcom, but you definitely get a good selection of different tech companies. Like I say, I was surprised by the performance since inception. So looking at 25% since inception. So it's been running for just a little bit over 3 years. Even our monthly performance is pretty good, 1.41%, so that's not too bad, you can't complain. So, as you know, ETFs can provide instant diversification with very low management fees. It's not just broad market indexes that you can invest in, I should say. So, you know, if you're looking for targeted exposure, this is not a bad ETF to take a closer look at. It allows you to get broad exposure that's sort of not available in the ASX, as we kind of mentioned. It's definitely one that I was surprised with. I mean, hasn't been running for a long time, but that's pretty much the same as a lot of the ETFs on the market at the moment. They haven't really been running for a long time. So I think it's definitely one to take a look at. It pays a pretty good dividend, and you've been getting your capital appreciation as well. It's actually pretty impressive capital appreciation, to be honest. So you're getting your sort of 10+% per year, and that's pretty impressive. Yeah, anyway, I'll definitely have a look at it. I think just because of the fact that you're getting some good capital appreciation and it pays a really healthy dividend, definitely one to put on your short list anyway. Are you interested in learning more about personal finance and investing in the markets? If you are, then smash the like here on the left hand side and caress the subscribe button on the right hand side. It's KrackTheSky Value Investing. We'll be giving you up-to-date investing news and content so you can navigate the markets wherever you are. Expand your investment horizon and crack your financial sky. Thanks guys. See you later.